here. What do you give on it? 25, 50, 75, $100,000. You are listening to the Auction is Action with You in It podcast presented by Call to Auction, where our favorite four-letter word is S-O-L-D. Sold.
You can't be DIY without one of these. That's right. Today I want to talk about do-it-yourself events. I just had a conversation with a potential client or a was past client, or we didn't get to do their event because somebody at their national office was like, that's not how we do things. We're going to do it ourselves. And guess what ended up happening by them DIYing their event? They lost 10% than what they did the year prior, which lost 10% the year prior to that. So what this shows me is that DIY, however, yes, you're able to save money. At the end of the day, you're losing money. So the 10% that they lost from last year to this year, our fee was only 10% of 10%. So at the end of the day, we were really only a very micro cost to what their entire bottom line was. But because they decided to DIY, their return on investment was even smaller, and it actually went backwards. And when I'm talking to organizations that are out there in the world that are having their fundraising events, so this is a theme that we're seeing: is they're going backwards. They're raising less money. They're having less people attend their events. They're getting less sponsorships. They're getting all of that, and they're going backwards. But that's not what I'm seeing in our events. We've seen our events raise as much money as they've ever had, and even more, 10, 20, 30. I did a golf tournament yesterday that raised 10 times more in their paddle race than they did last year. And you know what? The only change that they made was hiring us. And that change changed everything. They went from like a $20,000 live auction and paddle race to over $100,000. They even had a matching gift show up in the room that they had no idea that was out there. It just showed up organically. So yes, you can be DIY, and you can build your own event, and you can do your own event. But however, if you're looking for professional results and to break your goals and to build something like you've never seen before, you've got to hire a pro. So here's me stepping off of my soapbox. I'm putting my drill down, and I'm just going to ask you the question: would you love to build something that's inspiring? Would you love to build something that's motivating, that's engaging, that your guests are going to remember for years to come, and looking to create something that raises more money than you ever had before? Or are you going to DIY and take a chance? And maybe it'll look good, maybe it'll feel good, maybe it'll hold together. I'm not a maybe kind of guy. I want to know that that is going to be a beautiful thing that we're building together. So please, let us help you, whether we're working with you directly, whether you know of an organization that might need help that we are providing, and you can make an introduction to us, or even the fact that you might need a professional in your market and you're not sure where to turn. Please reach out. We're here to help. I want to help you, and we can do this together. We can raise money. We can knock it out of the park, and we can go. But yes, stop DIYing your event. You're smarter than this. Your time is worth more than this. Your energy is worth more than this, and your stress is worth more than this. And saving a few $1,000, it's not worth it. You can do better. I know you can. And we can get work together and be able to make a bigger impact in the world, and that's what it's all about. Make more impact, save more lives, and we can do this together. Fundraise together. All right? You got this. We can do this. Teamwork makes the dream work. Have a great day, everyone.